Hello, my friends. I'm so glad you've joined me today. And today we're going to talk about a king named Hezekiah. Now, Hezekiah was, there's more said or more chapters in the Bible or in the history, shall I say, of Israel, besides David and Solomon. There's more chapters attributed to Hezekiah. In fact, you could go to 2 Kings chapter 18, 19, and 20, 2 Chronicles 29, 30, 31, and 32, and Isaiah 36, 37, 38, and 39. There are 11 chapters that are attributed to Hezekiah. And so after the kingdom divided, after Solomon, we know there was a northern kingdom and a southern kingdom. And the southern kingdom was Judah. And Judah, Hezekiah was from the king of Judah, was a king of Judah. And so 11 chapters towards this man. Now, I know there's a little bit of distraction here. I hope you can get by it, but I've got some dogs out there that are kind of angry at one another. But anyway, Hezekiah was a good king. He had done a lot when he came into the rulership. He had done a lot for Israel, and after all of the corruptions of the past, let me rephrase that: not Israel, but Judah. And after the corruptions of the past, he had reinstituted the Passover and a lot, brought in priests and got the Judah back to where she should be with God. And so after he had done all these wonderful things for Judah, then Assyria came against him. The Syrian army. And so it's just like the devil. You do some wonderful things and then all of a sudden you get attacked. And that's exactly what happened to Hezekiah and Judah. And so you see, Assyria had already captured Samaria and taken them captive, and now they've turned their eyes to Judah. But here's what I wanted to focus on. In chapter 32, when you compare 2 Kings and 2 Chronicles and Isaiah and all these scriptures, these 11 chapters, and put them all together, and you see some things that happen, there's a portion of scripture I just want to read to you from 2 Chronicles chapter number 32, verse 7 and 8. He's telling the people now, the Assyrians are coming against them, and the people are obviously fearful. But he says to them, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or dismayed before the king of Assyria and all the horde that is with them. For there are more with us than with him." I like that phrase. There's more with us than with him. With him is an arm of flesh, but with us is the Lord our God to help us and to fight our battles. And the people took confidence from the words of Hezekiah, king of Judah. There's more with us than with him. He's fighting with an arm of flesh, but we've got our God. You see, the Assyrians came along, they sent a messenger, and they said, "Who do you think," you're telling the people, who are you depending on? Are you depending on your own reasoning? Or are you depending on Egypt? Are you depending on your God to help you? They were mocking Hezekiah and the children of Judah. They were mocking them, but God came to the rescue, and Hezekiah in strength says, "Listen, you people of Judah, be courageous, be strong. You got to remember, we've got God on our side. There's more of us than are with him. He's fighting with an arm of flesh. We've got a God of the Spirit." And I challenge you today, my friends, no matter what comes against you, no matter who comes against you, our God, just you and God, is a majority. You and God can conquer everything and anyone and any problem that comes your way. There's more with us than that are against us. If God be for us, who can be against us? God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I actually want to go back and talk a little bit more about Hezekiah tomorrow, so I encourage you to join with us. God bless you. Bye-bye.